Gonna warn you now, yes, I warned you last episode and the cat came in, but the dog is currently in the room. So either the editing's going to be really choppy or we're going to get interrupted in our little ramble today. So either or, I wish us both luck. We're going to need... I'm pretty sure I cannot be the only one that has planned for the zombie invasion. However, I do feel like I've planned for it to a ridiculous extent. Like I know what I'm doing or that sort of thing. It's what me and my friends used to talk about whilst we were at school and stuff, so yeah, we kind of came up, well, I came up with a plan. And I think I'm going to share this plan with you because purely I can't find anything else to talk about today, other than the fact that it's raining again. That's going to be a common theme. It's going to constantly rain for the next, 6 months or something. So, in zombie games and stuff, they, especially in, the Telltale game Walking Dead, and they kind of get grouped. I don't think, if you can avoid it, don't get in a group. Stay on your own, because then you don't make attachments, because people are going to die, and yeah, this is going to be morbid. And okay, so I'm going to give you a couple of things that I think I would do if there was a zombie apocalypse. Number 1. Stay inside for the first 3 days, wait it out a bit, because if you go out immediately, chances are you're going to get mauled to death by people rather than zombies or whatever. If there is an evacuation plan, then by all means follow it, but if there isn't one and everyone's in a mass panic, you could probably do with just staying in your house and making sure it's safe there. At least you got family and whatever there. Second tip is avoid places like, I think, Home Depots in America. We have B&Q here, and major fruit outlets like Costco, because everyone is going to go there. Every human being within that radius is going to go there, and you're more likely to get attacked by another person than you are a zombie, so don't go there. Wait it out and then go there when it's probably, until all of the people have either left or become zombified. Dog has come to help. You are Madam. Say hello to the internet. Say hello, internet. Say my name's Maddie and I'm a pain in the ass. Ideally, in a zombie apocalypse, you want to try and travel light. So that includes people and luggage, because you're going to have to move quick, because if zombie films are anything to go by, they can move pretty bloody quickly. And I don't know about you, I'm not really gifted in field and track and whatever the running thing is, because my body's not really built for it, if I'm honest. I'm short, a little bit stubby, so it's not going to work. How many zombie games or zombie films have we seen and they're let's go for a boat, let's go find a boat? I know in Telltale Walking Dead, spoilers, they try and go find for a boat. It's not really a spoiler, but they go and find a boat and there isn't one. Everyone is going to have the same idea. Don't go looking for a boat, because there's going to be more people looking for boats, and then them people are going to turn into zombies. It's just, you have to understand this, that people will turn into zombies. Wherever there are lots of people, there's going to be lots of zombies. So don't go for a boat, is I think. I wouldn't go for a boat, personally. Mostly because I'm afraid of boats and water and that sort of thing. But, yeah, I wouldn't go for a boat. Don't go for a boat. I'd stay on foot. You're going to have your feet, hopefully, unless they get eaten, all the time, rather than a car or a boat. So, I'd stick just by foot. You can cover a wider variety of ground if you're on foot rather than on a boat or in a car. Plus a car would draw more attention and petrol probably run out soon, or fuel. Ideally, in most video games or films or whatever, they have a really cute dog, but in I Am Legend, and then the dog dies. I would like an animal companion, just because it's someone to talk to and they can kind of fend for themselves, and they're not a human being who can talk back to you or whatever and have their own opinion. Sounds like I'm an evil person, but I'm not. It seems like a good idea to have an animal companion, but you have to kind of remember that they might die, so you can't get too attached to them. I'm doing this while stroking it. So, that question that most people get asked, it's just the weapon you used last in a video game is the weapon that you have in a zombie apocalypse. I played Assassin's Creed, so I'd have hidden blades. Oh, that would be pretty cool. And then it's like the first object to your left is what you'd have in, or right or something. So the first object to my left is my phone, so that's not going to be massive help. And the shoe is to my right. Yeah, now it just shows how messy my bedroom is. That's wonderful. In most zombie films, they're like set in America, so there's quite a few guns around, and you have an access to some form of defence a bit more than the knife or the axe. In the UK, guns aren't really a thing. Like, people don't just have them lying around or whatever. I've got, like, Nerf guns, but I don't think they're going to be much help in a zombie apocalypse. So, yeah, we're going to have to be purely melee, and I think my favourite melee weapon would be an axe or a screwdriver. I've put way too much thought into this. It's really bad. But this is what, like, when you're laying in bed, it's either thinking about a zombie apocalypse or have an existential crisis. I'd much rather think about the zombie apocalypse, because then you don't realise how meaningless your life is and how you're a tiny speck. I'm going to have to end now because the dog is going nuts, the cat's just come in and it's raining, so he's going to need drying off. Maddie, are you going to say goodbye to the internet? Are you going to say goodbye to the internet? Say goodbye, internet. Now you're going to go and attack the cat. Off you go. Okay, so that's been my little zombie apocalypse ramble, I think. Just trying to, I don't know. I can't think of much else to talk about. I think I might have to do some more idea thinking, because I haven't got very many. I'm going to have to go now because the dog's barking. Okay, so that's it. Feel free to like, favourite, subscribe and whatever, and enjoy your life for the next week until I see you again. Hope you had a nice week. I had a nice week. The weather was pretty crappy. We had a lot of wind, we had a lot of rain, but it's not been too bad. Work's been alright. So, yeah. Life is good here. I hope it's as good as for you guys. If it's not, look on the bright side. It could be worse. What could be worse? Could be an alien. Don't think an alien would be much fun. Or you could be Quicksilver. He died. Yeah, that's not fun. That was an Age of Ultron thing. I'm gonna go now because the dog's barking. Have fun with your lives.